guys, how are you all doing? I'm just coming on to do a an energy check-in really for the Twin Flame Collective. So as always, I would do a Divine Masculine energy check-in. I will then go on to do a Divine Feminine check-in just to see you know, where both counterparts are currently at. So let's start with Divine Masculine's energy. We have Mask. Okay, so the Divine Masculines are still in that energy of, you know, keeping things hidden. Offer, patience, grounding. So perhaps of what's being hidden here, because if I recall the last twin flame reading we did, which was involved with the Divine Masculine, it was the Divine Masculine starting to urge themselves towards their Divine Feminines. Okay, now we have Mask here with Offer. Obviously we do have Valentine's Day coming up. I know it's a few weeks away, but you know, the red rose could represent that. But this is something that the Divine Feminine is not aware of, okay? So perhaps they're keeping something secret. It could be that perhaps they're planning on sending a bunch of roses with a note asking you out on a date. We have patience here. So this is something that is being planned, but it's not coming to fruition yet. We have grounding. Divine Masculines are feeling a little bit, I want to say, overwhelmed by their emotions. And they're really trying to keep themselves grounded. It's almost like, I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to spoil this. This is something that they really want to do. This plan that they've kind of gathered up in their head, they really want to execute this, like, perfectly. They feel as though they really do owe their Divine Feminines a romantic offer of some kind, or romance of some sort, okay? Because especially if this has been going on for quite some time, where they've been kind of vacant. Mirroring. So Divine Feminines, I feel, are also, they're feeling patient. They're also grounding themselves, okay? But the mirroring really is, I feel, a sense of excitement coming from both counterparts. Divine Feminines, I've been saying for quite some time now, that it's almost like this feeling in the pits of their stomach where they can feel stuff changing. They can feel like something is coming towards them. They just don't know how, what, or where, right? Give me one more, please. Distance. Okay, so they are on their way. They are on their way, Divine Feminines, but they're not quite at the top of that hill yet. Okay, they're not quite at the top of the hill yet, but they're trying to, you know, really plan ahead. Really plan ahead. Right, let's get some tarot here. Let's see if we can get some deeper messages here. Tell me more about this Mask and Offer, please. Death. Give me one more. I feel like that's death to the way they've been dealing with this situation. Yeah. So literally death to their lack of enthusiasm in regards to coming towards you, to moving towards the Divine Feminine, okay? That is no longer going to be a case anymore. This is something the Divine Feminine has been, you know, really longing for quite some time. This is an energy of a masculine who is very fun, very flirtatious, full of energy. This is somebody who is exciting, right? They want to take you out. They want to take you to all these different types of places to explore the world, you know? This is somebody, what's the word I'm looking for? Very charismatic, right? And they haven't been doing that. They haven't been giving you that energy for quite some time, because obviously, as we see in previous readings, they have been having to do a lot of work on themselves. But it is death to that energy now, okay? And this offer that they're planning on coming forward with, this isn't something that you've had from them for a very long time. You've not seen this side to them for such a long time. And this is another reason why they're feeling quite excited. I do feel like Valentine's Day is going to be significant, and that's the reason why there has to be patience here. Because it's almost like they've just got a few more things that they have to do before they can actually come forward and give you this peace offering, or this romantic offer to, you know, restart or re-kick this connection. The world, wow, literally, what was I just saying? Yeah, your single days are over soon. If you're Divine Feminine watching this, you're not going to be single for much longer, okay? And it's going to happen really quickly. It's almost like, you know, you are being really patient. because you're mirroring one another's energy. You can feel each other's energy. You're both being patient here. And like I said, there is this feeling in the pits of your stomach where you feel as though something is coming towards you, but you don't know how, what, when, who, you know, you just know something's coming, right? And it comes out of nowhere. You know, one day you're walking down the street, and then the next thing, you know, you're back in contact with your twin flame, and then everything's, you know, going 100 miles an hour, and they're coming in with that energy which you've been craving and longing for such a long time from them, right? It's all about to change for you. The brand new cycle is going to begin here, and it's going to come at the back of an offer from them. Patience, 8 of Swords, yeah. So, you know, you have been feeling divine feminines as though you're really stuck in this situation, okay, really stuck in your own emotions and feelings. Yeah, you haven't really had a lot of communication from your twin, if any, here with the Page of Wands, and it's given that energy of, you know, am I a fool for waiting here? Am I a fool for remaining patient and loyal to this person? Because this is how you're feeling. You're feeling stuck, you're feeling bounded, you can't see, you don't know what's coming towards you, you feel as though you can't move. It's almost like you don't want to move on, you don't want to, you know, potentially start dating anyone else or exploring new options, because you really feel as though this is going to come back round for you. But the lack of communication from your person, or, you know, perhaps no communication from your person, is making you feel, you know, a little bit negative about this situation, okay? That's why Spirit is asking you to be patient. Tell me more about this grounding card, please. What is this grounding energy? Seven of Pentacles, but it's kind of sideways. So I do feel as though the both counterparts are, at the moment, it's sideways, okay? So it's kind of like, it's not a yes, it's not a no, it's kind of like a maybe. Both twins are literally, like I said, they've got the last few things they need to do before this can really come back together again. And it's something to do with their own stability, okay? So it could be, you know, perhaps a job, it could be their finances, it could be the place where they're currently living, or, you know, their overall well-being, you know, their mental health. They're feeling a little bit all over the place. They're really working on trying to ground themselves here, okay? And obviously that card has come out to clarify grounding, so that makes more sense. Whatever is happening behind the scenes, both twins are literally doing exactly the same as the other. They are literally crossing the T's and dotting the I's, right? Tell me more about this mirroring card, please. Three of Cups. Okay, so you're feeling as though this is cute. Both twins are feeling as though, you know, there is a need to celebrate soon. They feel it. You know, I said both twins feel this excitement in their tummies. The divine masculine feeling like, I don't want to rush in and completely mess this up. The divine feminine's thinking, I can feel something coming towards me, I just don't know what it is, or when it's coming, or how it's coming. There is this sense of happiness, this positivity, as if to say, this cycle is nearly complete. 9 of Wands, yeah. Neither of you are communicating with one another. There is this fear. There is this fear of communicating. 5 of Wands. I'm leaving that there because I'm going to ask. Let me just, okay. I do feel as though there are some energies around the divine masculine at the moment. And this whole plan the divine masculine has, they haven't told a soul. They haven't told anybody. They're keeping it very, very hush hush, very secretive. And it's not because that they're, you know, ashamed or embarrassed to admit that they want to be with you or anything like that. But there is a group of energies, a group of people around the divine masculine who perhaps would have something to say if they knew that divine masculine was moving back towards the divine feminine. But I'll ask that in a second. Tell me more about this distance card, please. Tell me more about this distance card. I do feel as though the divine masculine, yeah, okay. The divine masculine is scared to communicate and to go ahead with this plan because there's going to be people that aren't going to be happy about this decision, okay? Distance has been clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and Hierophant, yeah. So like I said, they are on their way. They're well on their way here, okay? Divine wheel is turning, but it's turning slowly. It's not like a quick fix, right? Let's, you know, get into union and let's live happily ever after. Commitment is coming. Commitment is coming. You just have to be patient. They're not quite at the top of that hill yet. Okay, now let's find out more about this Five of Wands. Tell me more about this Five of Wands, please. Tell me more about this Five of Wands. Actually, I should really get my karmic deck. Yeah, okay. This is the reason why they're keeping it to themselves. So there's one person here. Hanged Man. They're keeping it to themselves. Give me one more, then I'll move on to the karmic deck. Magician. This this divine masculine is manifesting. What on earth was that? Oh, the rest of my oracle deck's great. This divine masculine is manifesting change here. They're also manifesting, I feel, these people, these Five of Wands energies. Okay, now it could signify 5 people. It could just be a small group of people. There's more than one person here who I feel that they kind of fear or would have something negative to say about the divine masculine moving back towards the divine feminine, right? What was I going to say? I've lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. You know, I was saying the divine masculines are just crossing the T's and dotting the I's. It's almost as if they are closing out these there's one there. They're closing out these cycles with the karmics one by one. So one could be like a friend, one could be, I don't know, a sister, one could be an ex-lover, I don't know. But it's almost like each individual connection or relationship or situation has to be sorted before they can move on to the next thing. And then they're going to sort that out, then they're going to move on to the next thing, sort that out. And then it's like, right, finally I can move towards my divine feminine. Okay, it could be perhaps that you know what they have to finalize with this toxic energy up here, this karmic energy, is them actually sticking up for themselves and saying, this is what I really want, this person makes me incredibly happy, and you know, I feel really at home with them, I feel safe with them, I feel nostalgic, they're like home to me. And perhaps that's what it, I don't know, let's see. Here's me guessing whilst I've literally got the card sat in my hand. Tell me more about this karmic energy. I stalk your social medias out of jealousy. So we're speaking of... No, actually, I'm not going to say that because that's quite stereotypical. But there is jealousy here. Now, I'm not saying all of this karmic energy is jealous, but there is definitely jealousy amongst this karmic energy. I want to keep them on this old path that no longer serves them for selfish reasons. See what I mean? Like, I feel like I stalk your social medias out of jealousy. That's more of somebody within the connection. So if it's like an ex-lover or something, somebody is jealous of you, okay? And they're jealous of how the divine masculine feels about you. Whereas this here, I want to keep them on this old path that no longer serves them for selfish reasons. It's more of a friends, family kind of vibe, okay? Because if they were to come and move towards you and pursue a relationship with you, perhaps it's going to take their time and energy away from something that's going on within a friendship group or within a family. Do you see what I mean? There's more than one energy here. Give me one more. There's jealousy, there's manipulation due to selfish reasons. They're starting to see the real me because of your connection. Yeah. So I feel like that's on, you know, as a whole. I was speaking of a romantic karmic. I was speaking, you know, and I'm not saying romantic between your person and somebody else. I'm thinking somebody else has feelings towards your divine masculine, but your divine masculine does not feel that way about them. Do you see what I mean? And if it is an ex-lover or a baby mum or something like that, it's just jealousy because they see how the divine masculine acts around you. And perhaps they didn't act that way with them, right? That's where that jealousy comes from. So it doesn't always have to mean that your person is in another third party or romantic kind of relationship with somebody else, okay? But yeah, they're starting to see the real me because of your connection. They're starting to see, I feel, divine masculine, starting to see through this outside energy here, which is keeping them stuck. They're starting to see that perhaps you know, the reasons why they want to keep your person stuck isn't for valid reasons. Perhaps this karmic energy has been giving your person really, really poor, bad advice, and they're starting to kind of see through that now. The fog is starting to clear. They know what they want. They don't want to hold back from you anymore, and they're plotting. They're plotting, they're scheming, but in a good way. In a good way. They're coming back to you, and they are going to offer you something romantic. And like I said, whenever I see the red rose offer within my twin flame deck, because I created this deck, it really always speaks of Valentine's Day for me, because obviously red roses, So yeah, I would say perhaps, you know, by the second week of February, you could very well be in communication with your divine masculine. Okay guys, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated. If you do enjoy my readings, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.